Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, Head Currency Analyst. In this video, we're going to take a look at the markets and look at how the inauguration of Joe Biden has affected things. So at the moment, we're seeing a very strong push in the stock markets, which is causing a little bit of a risk-on move, and the Nasdaq in particular has risen quite significantly today, pushing and breaking above its previous all-time highs. So this begs the question again, how far can these stock markets go, and how far will they go, and can we get any opportunities to potentially buy the stock markets? Now, just looking at the weekly time frame, we can see price pretty much straight lining at the moment through those highs. Even on the daily time frame, the market trend has just been really nice, pulling back into previous structure points and rallying from that point through there. So what I've done is I've looked at a key area and looked at where we could potentially buy the market, and the Nasdaq is looking the cleanest of the US stock markets at the moment. So I quite like the idea of buying if price can come back down into this 12,904 level. And simply the reason I like the look of that one is because price has recently found some support and resistance through this level. It's almost like a high volume area through this point. The market has come back down, almost formed a little head and shoulders pattern there, rallied up, come back through, found resistance, broke through, found support. So there's multiple support and resistance points here around about 12,904, and if this keeps straight lining and we do start to see a pullback, I would expect this zone to be tested for some further upside. Now, how does that affect our other markets as well? And we were looking at Kiwi US dollar going into this week for potential opportunities on the short side of things. Now, we looked at the Kiwi as a potential downtrend. We looked at this 4 hour and we pointed out 7166 as a key level to be aware of. The alerts have just gone off for that, and we can see why price has come back into this key area here, spiked into it, and currently we are seeing a slight rejection. Now, the problem I have with potentially getting short on this right away is the fact that the stock markets are climbing. So typically Kiwi would benefit from the stock markets moving higher and usually would gain significant strength on the back of that. So do I really particularly want to jump into a trade at this position whilst the stock markets are still rallying to the upside? Potentially not. But what we'll have to wait for is to see what happens in the next few hours, because if the price on the stock markets starts to come down, then we could see the potential for Kiwi dollar to set up and see that dollar strength come back into the markets and see price potentially push down towards these lows. But there is another level that I quite like on Kiwi, which sits just slightly above this level that we've talked about, which is just in here at 71.83. This is a nice level. We do have price touching this multiple times. We have the previous sort of 4 hour lows in there as well as an area of resistance. So we still could see the market roll over, but what I'm thinking is we could get one more rally up into that area, maybe even then a rejection of this key area 71.83, then price pushing back down towards these lows. Because if we are to see that sort of stock market reversal, or at least the dollar start to gain some strength, which is what we have been predicting for a while, then we should see some kind of rejection here. Now, if I go to the Nasdaq again, we may want to watch for the potential reversal and close back within this zone. If we get that, then like I said, risk off would probably likely come into the markets. We'd likely see Kiwi lose some strength in that scenario there. So keep an eye on things. I do still like Kiwi dollar short, but just be a little bit cautious of what's happening at the moment. And I hope you enjoyed this video update. I'll speak to you soon.